Aaliyah, Caitlin, DeWanna Bonner. It's an awesome cover. It really is. I'm not going to even kid you. Raise up Angel Reese last year as being, of course, she's running neck and neck with Caitlin Clark for the Rookie of the Year. Hell, even some baseball fans. A lot of people are checking out a league they never in a million years would have watched a couple of years ago.
What if I told you the WNBA's biggest ratings crash this season has nothing to do with the teams, and everything to do with one player not stepping on the court? Caitlin Clark's absence has turned million-plus viewer games into half-empty numbers overnight. We're talking a drop from 2.7 million to barely over 1.3 million.
They've done what I think has been a better job of propping up their biggest star and showcasing their biggest star. Man, there's going to be a lot of hate on this. But every time she has a good game, she has a horrific game. And her field goal percentage is down this year.
That's not coincidence, that's a collapse. And it's not just Clark. When Angel Reese sits too, things get even worse. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 83% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Today, I'm breaking down the shocking data the league doesn't want you to see, and what it means for the future of women's basketball. What happens when the two most talked about players in the WNBA both don't suit up?
And I'm talking about the mainstream media, the sports media, and their love affair with Angel Reese. Hell, even some baseball fans. A lot of people are checking out a league they never in a million years would have watched a couple of years ago.
You get the kind of game that the network hopes will be a slam dunk, but it ends up with the air completely sucked out of it. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese aren't just good players, they're the ones pulling the spotlight toward the league. Without them, even the biggest national stage can suddenly feel like a small-town scrimmage. Think about it. This wasn't some random midweek stream that only hardcore fans would track down. This was the Indiana Fever against the Chicago Sky, free to watch on CBS, in the middle of the weekend.
Not only was she not second, she was basically 3 times the amount of votes behind Caitlin Clark. They're going to be mad. They're going to be mad. The slower ones, as many like to refer to them as, they're going to be angry.
That's prime exposure, the kind of thing that executives circle in red on the calendar. But here's the problem. Clark wasn't in uniform, and there were already whispers that Reese's back might keep her out or limit her. Before the opening tip, you could feel the buzz start to fade. Just a couple months back, the matchup between the same two teams on May 17th was an event. People cleared their schedules. Social media lit up with clips and debates. That game grabbed 2.7 million viewers, a number that made network bosses smile and had the league talking about momentum.
You find yourself today under attack by Angel Reese fans because they think you didn't appropriately praise Angel Reese enough in an interview with Keyshawn Johnson and Cheryl Miller.
Is Caitlin Clark a freaking baller? Yeah. Is she a generational player? Is she fun to watch? 100%.
Fast forward to this one and the audience dropped to about 1.31 million. That's nearly 1.5 million people gone. Gone in a flash. And here's the thing, that kind of drop isn't just one of those nights. It's becoming predictable. Clark's injuries have already kept her off the floor for more than half of Indiana's games this season. When the face of your marketing machine is showing up in 13 out of 32 games, that's a problem you can't hide with highlight packages. Reese's is she or isn't she playing moments add another layer of uncertainty. Casual fans don't tune in to guess who's healthy, they tune in to see the rivalry they've been told matters. You can see it in the atmosphere.
Hell, even some baseball fans. A lot of people are checking out a league they never in a million years would have watched a couple of years ago. Raise up Angel Reese last year as being, of course, she's running neck and neck with Caitlin Clark for the Rookie of the Year.
When both are playing, arenas are stuffed and every made basket gets clipped, reposted, and argued over online in seconds. There's this constant hum of conversation, not just from diehards, but from people who might have never watched a full WNBA game before. When they're both missing, that energy deflates. Seats have gaps. The broadcast crowd mics pick up more floor squeaks than cheers. The timeline that used to be full of big plays is quiet, maybe with one or two stray updates from beat reporters. This isn't just about injuries, though. The bigger story is how much of the league's national relevance rides on two names being active. That dependency might feel fine when they're healthy, but the moment they're sidelined, the whole product looks vulnerable. And the proof is right there in the ratings.
Her field goal percentage has dropped this year versus last year. That's right, she's a worse shooter. Some of the attention to the black players who aren't half as good, though. Wow, it's literally the Caitlin Clark show with a side of blonde twins. This is absurd.
National games without them aren't pulling in casual fans in big numbers, even when those games are on channels where millions could stumble into them. It gets more glaring when you put it next to the NFL. Even preseason football, games built on tryouts and players unlikely to be on the roster when it matters, can pull bigger audiences than these WNBA matchups missing Clark and Reese. That should make league leadership stop and think. If exhibition football with second stringers can top a nationally televised regular season women's basketball game, then there's a bigger gap in audience interest than anyone wants to admit. The real question becomes what that means over weeks, not just a one-off night.
Strategic investments made by the Fever indicate a thorough approach to achieving competitiveness this year. Actual basketball fans that know anything about basketball, they've caught on. There's no doubt about it.
If both players are out for an extended stretch, how far down can the league's TV footprint sink before it starts losing momentum entirely? Does the WNBA have enough other recognizable, must-watch talent to carry interest when the biggest driving forces are unavailable? Or will every absence keep causing these plummeting numbers like clockwork, no matter what else is on the court? If the league keeps leaning on just two players to carry the ratings, it's going to keep getting steamrolled every time the NFL season starts.
It's good business. This is a good-looking cover. It is. I might buy this cover, put it in a frame or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, I reckon. Aaliyah, Caitlin, DeWanna Bonner. It's an awesome cover. It really is. I'm not going to even kid you.
You can't survive national TV competition with such a short list of household names. The WNBA need